Let me take this opportunity. I would like to thank the Impact for giving me an opportunity to talk to you all. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Ramana K. I have around 20 years of experience in core HR. I worked in multinational companies. I worked as a senior head HR. In most of the multinational companies, out of 20 years, I have experience of 15 years in IT companies. And I worked in Hyderabad only. I did my PG from Nagarjuna University. Let me be very open. My academic track record is not more than 60%. I have extracurriculum activities. I involved in NSS. I involved in NCC. I am a C certificate holder. Through this, I have learned the team building skills and leadership skills. Now I am in the senior position. What I would like to tell you is that percentage nowhere concern for your career. I'm not degrading the people who got around 90% or 80%. The only thing is that what an individual person is looking to it is your attitude. We are more concerned about your attitude. Attitude is nothing but your behavior. So most of the companies, especially HR professionals, HR people, when we interview the candidates, we look into two things. One is the person's attitude. The other one is the commitment, what you're going to give us to the company. The attitude and commitment will build trust. And that is a mutual trust. You trust me, I trust you. That is where we grow. So you know that there is a lot of plenty of opportunities in India itself. There is no need to look for job outside our country. We have plenty of opportunities in India itself. Please don't look jobs in only IT. Keep your eyes, ears open. Look for opportunities in any organization, let it be IT or ITS or BPO, manufacturing, non-IT, any company. Grab the opportunity first. That is the most thing what you have to do it. Do not wait for opportunities. You have to grab the opportunities. Opportunities will come only once to an individual. So as you know that it's a competitive world. There is a lot of competition for jobs, yes or no? So we all agree that there is a lot of competition in the job. One need to compete each other. How do you compete each other? You have to compete each other through your knowledge. You have to compete each other through communication. If you cannot open your mouth, you are gone. That is nothing but a communication skills. Open and talk to us. We are not looking into your language skills. There is a difference between the communication skills and language skills. English is a language skill which can be learned. But communication skills is something like that. When we question you, you should be able to answer that. That is communication skills. What is your name? If you tell that my name is so-and-so, if you tell that my name is Raju, okay, yes, this person has got communication skills. He can listen, he can speak to us, he can open his mouth. HR person is not here to assess or look into your grammar, whether this person has spoke, whether this person has used any adjective, verb, adverb, noun. We are not here to test or assess your language skills. We are more into check your communication skills, whether he is able to speak or not. So when I told you it is a competitive world, every individual is a competitor for a job. Brother and sister are competitors for job. Wife and husband are competitors for job. The close, dearest friend who's sitting beside you is a competitor for job. Do you agree or not? That means you should not fight. Oh, we are told that, okay, fine, we are competitors, let us not talk and all those things. You have to prove your skills. How do you prove your skills? Every individual who are sitting here has got skills. If you say I don't have skills, I don't agree. Every individual who is sitting is a valuable potential human resources for our country. You have to accept, you have to respect that, you have to honor that. Time and money has been spent for your education. You know how much time and money has been spent? time you know, but you don't know about the money what the parents have spent on you. So you are the best judge for your career. When you are best judge for your career, the career is in your hands. So you have to decide in which career you have to go. Choose the career before you start your graduation or before you start your post-graduation. That is your career planning. You should not decide your career after graduation or after post-graduation. That is a poor planning. Nowadays, people are looking into this. Yes, let me go to IT because there is plenty of opportunities. IT pays high salaries. Fine. Yes, IT pays high salaries. You know how many hours you guys have to work if you get a job in IT? You have to work for 18 hours. Are you willing to work for 18 hours? Today you will say yes, but tomorrow you will find that problem. Non-IT companies, they work for 8 to 9 hours, they give complete productivity. I don't say that IT people will not give productivity, they give productivity, they give quality productivity, but they work like a bulls. That is the reason why people have been paid huge salaries for IT professionals. The salary what we pay for IT professionals, we extract the work accordingly. And you know that a lot of IT professional people have got lot of health problems. You know that we work for 24/7 and they have a lot of health and personal problems. Do we expect that? No. Then why you look for opportunities only for IT companies? Open your eyes and ears, look for opportunities in any company, grab that opportunity. If you got an opportunity in IT, join in IT. If you could not get opportunity in IT, please try for other non-IT companies and try to get job. I'm telling you, even academic institutions are growing. You can work as a faculty. That is a respectable position what a person will get. People will take that position as a least position. You know how much satisfaction you will have if you work as a faculty? That is the greatest satisfaction an individual will get. You have to, if opportunities are there, you know that even faculty people are also paid good salaries. And you have to decide your career based on your competencies, based on your skills, not based on the market. If you think that, okay, fine. If you take an IT example, I'm interested to build my career in Java, okay? Try to build your career in Java. Don't see that market is in boom in SAP or boom in .NET and boom in PeopleSoft. Let me shift from Java to PeopleSoft. You'll kill your career. If you want to develop your career in a particular skills, you need to be in that skills and be an expertise person in that area. You can have multiple skills. You'll have major skills and primary skills. Major skills is the skills where you want to build your career. And the minor skills is something like a secondary skills. You have to keep that option always open. If I do not get in this area, at least let me go into this area. So every individual should have multiple skills. A person who is having a multiple skills is a hot cake in the market. We always see a multiple skill person. We always see a person with a multiple skills. If I look for an experienced person, I look for multiple skills because I can use this person in multiple projects. So every individual who's sitting here has got strengths and weakness, yes or no? Right. So every strength, you know about your strengths, okay? But you don't know about your weaknesses. Weaknesses will be identified by your friends, or your brother and sisters, or your family members. When you have been identified by the weaknesses, you have to take each and every weakness as a positive. If you do not take that weakness as a positive, that means you have an ego. Ego kills your success. You will be not succeeded in your life at all. So what I would like to tell you is that the better assessment of your individual to know your strengths and weakness, please do self-rating. At a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the poor and 5 being the excellent, please rate yourself. Please put the skills. Identify the skills first. please put it aside and give a rating at a scale of 1 to 5. Please do self-rating. We call it as a self-rating. You need to do your self-rating. Keep that aside and give the same attributes to your friend or to your brother or to your sister and ask them to do SSU. And they will give their ratings. Compare that assessing about your assessing and the friend's assessing. See that where you have strengths and weakness in that assessing. If you assess yourself in communication skills at a scale of 1 to 5, if you rate yourself as a 4, if your friend rates you as a 2.5, you should not fight with your friend. Hey, how can you tell that you are rating me only 2.5? I have took you lot of times movies. I have given you a cup of tea. I have given you a Mazda drink. But still you say that my communication skills is 2.5? What a person you are. Let me not talk to her. It's very bad. That is the actual assessment your friend has done. Please take that as a positive and tell that thanks a lot. At least one person has been identified that my communication skills is 2.5. Let me improve in that communication skills. That is where people will learn. When you learn these things, okay, life is a learning. And life is a real-time project for us. The companies where we have worked is a projects. That is a real-time projects for us. And I worked for 7 companies in these 20 years. And all these 7 companies are 7 projects for me. There are success and failure. There are ups and downs. I've seen everything in my life. I have interviewed nearly 1 lakh people till now, out of them 50,000 fresh. When I interviewed around 50,000 freshers, I conducted 100 campus drives all over Andhra Pradesh. Then I started with my own interest that I should train, groom, mentor freshers first. Freshers are the potential resources for the country. Freshers should know what is. So freshers has to know the skills. When I interviewed freshers, I found that a lot of the freshers, they are not properly utilizing their skills to the industry standards, to market expectations. So then I decided 2003 and I started a program called Career Development Program for most of the engineering and management colleges. Let me be very open. Lot of people, they do not know how to prepare their profiles. Please accept this. As an HR person, I'm telling you. Profile is an art. It's a tool for you to sell in the market. The first impression is the best impression will fall when I see the profile. You being the freshers, they just put it, BTech passed out 2011 with 78%. And if you send a resume to me, I'm not going to screen and shortlist that resume. The reason is because you have not put your academic track record from 10th. We are here to see your academic track record from 10th onwards. That is the reason we ask you to put your academic track record from 10th. Most of the companies, they will not tell this. They will straight away reject your profile because it doesn't have the required details. And profile, as I told you, it is a tool, it's an art where you need to prepare yourself, where you have to put the facts. Be transparent when you prepare your profile. In simple words, I'll tell you, profile is nothing but a question paper prepared by you and giving to a HR person to question you. The profile, what you have given to HR, he will keep in front of him and he'll start questioning. Tell me something about yourself. 70% of people, they are unable to tell about themselves. What is there in the profile you can tell? You can tell about yourself, start with your name, your academic track record, and tell about your career plans, achievements, that is about yourself. Or at least tell basic thing what is there in the profile. So, profile, what I told you, it's an art of a tool for preparing yourself. And you need to sell yourself in this competitive world. And one need to sell in the competitive world once you open your mouth. If you are unable to open your mouth, okay, if you cannot talk to us, you are gone. We want people who are talkative. We don't want over talkative, too much talkative, at least talkative guy. A person who can open his mouth and talk to us. So as I told you, so I have prepared one presentation which is really important for you to go through. What is the role of a student, what is the role of an institution, and what is the role of an entrepreneur? That is the most important for us. Because today learners are tomorrow's professionals and future leaders. You need to accept that. Today you will be joining as a trainee, you'll be joining as a fresher, but you have to behave like a professionals. Let it be any skill, let it be any specialization, you are a professional in this world. As I told you that we have a plenty of opportunities. So people used to say that, earlier they used to say that India is highly populated. They used to point us, hey, they have a huge population, they don't know what they're going to do. And you should be proud that being an Indian, the highest population means we have highest human resources. And we should be proud that we have a highest human resources, and every resources has got some skills, and most of the resources have got some hidden skills. That is in a job of an HR person where he has to identify the hidden skills and should train and groom and mentor in that skills. That is the role and responsibility of a HR person. We are here to train you and groom you. But you need to give a commitment to the organization. If you give commitment to the organization, fine. You can see the sky is your limit. But a lot of people fail to give the commitment. When you get a job, please keep this in your mind. You should not have something like that. This is my dream company. Okay? Will dreams come true? Yes. Yes, dreams will come true, but dreams will not immediately come true. Okay? The reason is that you can have a dream companies, okay? XYZ is a multinational company. That is the company which I am looking for it. It's good, but there are companies where you can build your career. That dream company, you should have a long-term association. Within 5 years or 10 years, I should get opportunity in that company. That is your target. That is your goal. The goal can be a dream for you. But initial dream is a failure for you. I see a lot of people, hey, what is the reason? Why can't you apply for some companies? They used to say that, no, I'm waiting for XYZ company. Until the opportunities come, I will not go for other companies. I look for that companies. And that guy waits for 3 years. And he lost 3 years of experience. And it's very pity that I've seen a lot of parents have spoiled the children's career. Please accept this. As an HR person, I'm telling. Parents used to tell that, hey, which company? Symphony? I don't heard about Symphony. Don't go for that company. Oh, which XYZ company? No, I never heard about this company. Our neighbor's son is in Infosys. The other neighbor's son is in Satyam. The other neighbor's son is in Accenture. Look for that job only. Why your son and daughter is not getting job in that industry? Because he is lacking some skills. And why your son is getting in this company? Because your son's skills are required there. That is how you have to convince your parents, and you have to tell them, yes, you are the best judge for your career. You have to take the decisions. You can talk to your parents and take advice. But parents, they doesn't know about the IT market. The current market, you need to tell them. And you have to tell the growth in that company. So if you join in a small organization, when you join in a mid-sized organization, the growth will always be faster. The reason is that if you join in a company where there are just 100 and 200 employees, If you join as a trainee, within 3 years you'll become a senior software engineer, in 4th year you'll become a tech leader, team leader, 5th year you'll become a project leader, 6th year you'll become assistant project manager, 7th year you're the project manager. But bigger companies, still that guy who has got 7 years is working as a senior software engineer, tech lead. The reason is that, like that, there are around 300 to 400 senior guys. But in a small company, there are only 2 guys, and you will have a faster growth. If you work in a small size company, mid-size company, you will learn fast. You will be interacting directly with the project manager, you will be interacting directly with the technical manager, and you will be interacting directly with the MD of the company. If it is a bigger company, you will see the project manager in the functions only. Oh, he is the project manager, annual day function. Oh, he is our chairman, he is our technical director, he is our CTO. Yes. But in small companies, you will be grabbed and you will learn a lot of technology along with the seniors. So what I would like to tell, please keep your mind open and be always positive. And one thing I would like to tell is that we expect each and every member to keep smiling. When you come to the office, I always tell my employees, come with smile and go with smile. That indicates your job satisfaction. If you do not smile, I suspect something has happened for him. Maybe he's not happy with the job, he's not happy with the role, he's not happy with the package, he's not happy with the team members, anything can be there. Smile indicates everything. It indicates about your health, everything. So will smile cost us? No, smile doesn't cost us. When smile doesn't cost us, what is wrong of smiling? That indicates everything. When you go for interview, if you just smile and if you go start giving answers, that gives a pleasant thing. We expect that. Okay? So this session we are going to I'll be sharing my knowledge and experience with you all. Please take the required inputs into your record, into your mind. Don't take it into your heart, okay, and take it into your mind, okay. The memory is here, okay, and so you need to take it into your mind. And a couple of things which are really will be helpful for you because you have to build your career accordingly. And one thing I would like to say you that, okay, failure leads to success. That is a true thing. If you fail in any interview, please do not get upset. That means there is something good news ahead for you. If you have not got opportunity in one company, that means there is one more company waiting for you to give it. Think positive. So failure obviously leads to the success, and there is no end for success and there is no end for learning. Every day is a learning for us. Even though if I got a 20 years of experience, I still say I'm a learner in these areas. I will never say I'm expert in these areas. Who will tell I'm expert in these areas? The person who has been retired from the services, who has got an ample of knowledge, is an expert person. You can say Abdul Kalam is an expert. You can say Manmohan Singh is an expert person. People who are still in the service, when we are working, we will not say we are experts. We will say that we are good in these areas. Like that, people who are sitting here are very good in each and every skill. So do not get upset. And you have to tell that, okay, fine, you have to identify your skills and please rate yourself and build your skills accordingly. Yeah. If you don't mind, can I sit? Okay. The reason is I cannot see the laptop. Okay. Right. So learning from the leaders is something which is, you have to accept that. We have to learn from the leaders. And you know that in the NASSCOM, a survey, there is a survey why people leave the organization, why people resign. And in the survey they found employees leaving the organization, there are 3 reasons. 70% of employees leave the organization because of the bosses, because of the leaders. They leave the organization, they resign. And 20% of employees or 20% of members, they leave the organization because of there is no defined role and responsibility. Because of there is no defined role and responsibility, that is the reason why the employees leave the organization. And 10% of employees leave the organization is because of HR issues and HR promises. So see, out of 100%, only 10, because of 10%, people leave. And 70% of people leave because bosses, they are nothing but, there are no potential leaders. So learning from leaders, let us, we all respect and obey and accept the universal truth that we should strictly adhere to 5 TLs. The one is the talent, the other one is the talkative, transparent, truthful, and trustworthy. These are the 5 things you have to keep in your mind. This is must for each and every individual to prove yourself. These mainly strengthens our professional career plans, basically to prove ourselves as professionals, leaders, and entrepreneurs. And one thing I would like to tell you that there are a lot of people who have got some plans to start businesses, and we call them, these are the entrepreneur skills. And when you have an entrepreneur skills, please start some business and try to give employment for others. Okay, and entrepreneurs with all required skills and challenging and competitive world with proven track record and unlimited success, that is called the right attitude. Based on my knowledge and experience and lessons learned, here is my message with few quotes sharing to one and all for our future and potential and talent human resources to follow and respect. They are: today learners are tomorrow's professionals and future leaders. You are the best judge for your career, and your career is our career. As you grow, we all grow. Attitude, commitment builds trust to act as professional. When we called as act as professional, ACT, A is nothing but your attitude, C is nothing but your commitment, and T is nothing but trust. Be always positive and confident. Think positive and always keep away the negative mindset, that is ego. To succeed in your professional challenging career with right positive mindset, that is nothing but your attitude. Learn and earn, a key for your professional career success, where KEY stands for, K stands for knowledge, E stands for experience, and Y stands for money. For the success, okay, to become your a success career, okay, you have to keep these 3 things in your mind. One is knowledge. Knowledge you'll get when you have a 0 to 5 years. That is something you will be earning in knowledge. Experience is nothing but when you have a 10 years of experience, then you will have knowledge and experience. A person who has got 10 years of experience, that person can sell himself in the market, then he gets money. So people, you should think that when should get money, when you should expect that I'm in the market, so let me sell myself. Only when you have a knowledge and experience, that is nothing but when you have a 10 years, you are a manager, so you will have that leadership skills, then you can sell yourself in the market and you can prove. You cannot go reverse. Nowadays people are going first, they'll ask, well, how much you're going to pay me? What is the salary you want to pay me? Or otherwise they're going reverse. You tell me what money. They talk about more about the money. The second thing is that they'll put fake experience. The third thing is that they'll think about knowledge later on. And as a professional career plans, and your actual life project begins with any one of these 3 A's: employment, education, entrepreneur. As per my knowledge and experience with current survey, I found that out of 100% students, mostly 80% look for employment, 15% just plan for higher education, and only 5% start or support business as entrepreneurs. We are very much fortunate and proud to say that we are Indians, a beloved, respected country. India is having highest and richest population with enormous individuals as human resources. We call it now as a human capitals. Now human resources are called as a human capitals. The reason is that we invest on you and we gain on you. Your human capitals for us. With lots of respected academic and potential skills, competency in and around our country. So let us change the percentage right now with you all, please, to keep these 3 E's active and alive. Out of 100%, let 50% look for employment, 20% can plan for higher education, and 30% should start new business as entrepreneurs. Basically to provide respectable employment opportunity to others in our beloved country. So start planning, and why can't you be an entrepreneur and give opportunities for others as an employment. Here is a defined role for us where we need to respect, obey and play. Students must have right respectable education with right required skills, competencies and right attitude to plan his/her professional career in this challenging and competitive world. Be talent, smart, talkative and keep smiling always. Institutes need to give right required education and educate them with right required skills and competencies and right attitude. Skills which are required them to prove as professionals in this challenging competitive world. Be transparent and truthfulness for the institutes. Entrepreneurs should train, groom, mentor the right attitude students and identify the strengths and weakness of each individual and map and match to the current and future business clients organization needs and requirements as potential talent human resources capitals to put the best practices and process in this challenging and competitive world. Be trustworthy and build mutual trust. In all these 3, you find right attitude and right attitude. That's the most wanted thing for us. So right attitude skills, these are the skills every individual has got, and you cannot say that I don't have these skills. These are the skills you need to rate yourself and ask your friend to rate yourself and identify the strengths and weakness in these skills. That is about your communication skills, personality skills, presentation skills, professional skills, learning skills, confidence skills, team skills, leadership skills, performance skills, innovative and creative skills, convincing skills, negotiating skills, proactive skills, people management skills, and entrepreneur skills. And most of the skills, you people have those skills. We must respect every individual as valuable human resources and capitals in India and should value their talents, skills, and competencies where they have with them right now, basically to prove themselves as potential professionals to best of their knowledge and experience wherever they work and grow in the reputed organization by implementing, honoring, and obeying the best ratings of each skill. So when I told you that the most of the things depend on the leaders, you have 2 types of leaders. One is the leader who is having positive attributes of a leader for the leadership, and you also find negative leaders. You find a lot of negative leaders in the companies and negative attributes of a leader against leadership. In positive attribute leadership, please go through those. I have given briefly what is the positive attributes of a leader for the leadership. L stands for loyalty, E stands for efficient, A stands for attitude, D stands for dedication, E stands for emerging, R stands for recognition. That is the positive attributes of a leader for the leadership. And like that, you find even negative attributes of leader against the leadership. So, usually the negative leader has got these qualities. You can easily identify this guy is a negative leader. Okay, these are the qualities what he has got. L stands for lazy, and E stands for egoistic. He always be an egoistic. And A stands for argument. He always argument with the people. He will not allow others to talk. And D stands for dictator. and E stands for excuses, and R is under reckless. So always be smart and keep smiling. That is the secret behind you to build your professional career in your real life project, which ultimately strengthens your attitude. Fine. This is all about I would like to tell you. And before concluding this program, okay. See, we started a program for training HR people, and we give a live real-time experience. Okay, we are giving a training for HR. Okay, HR is a basic. Every company, even startup company or even a company with a good number of employees, they need HR. So HR basically is a role where the person should have all core skills. He should have experience, he should have a real-time knowledge and experience with the required core skills. And those required core skills are recruitments, compensation benefits, learning and development, performance appraisals, okay, and HR policies and procedures. All those things the person should know before he become an HR executive. So we started this program as a crash course. We want to give a program for all the students who are interested to build their career in HR field. So I just had a discussion with Mr. Kishore as well as Mr. Gampam, and we are usually charging around 10,000 per candidate for 1 month, but for impact students and those who are registered, we are giving 40% discount, and they can talk to Mr. Kishore and they can give their names who are interested. Only especially for the impact students who have been registered right now can talk to Mr. Kishore, and people who are willing to build their career in HR, okay. HR is something, it's in a job where it has got a challenging role. Let me be very open, it is a thankless job, and no one will thank you and there will be no appreciation, but still you love to do the HR job. You will have the self-satisfaction. And it is something really wonderful, okay. You will be happy that, yes, today I have recruited around so many guys. When I joined in IT company in 1995, my first company is a Soft Pro. I joined as an executive HR, okay, and the trainees recruited in 1995 are working now as a project managers, as a vice president, and a CTO, COO. I'm proud to say that I have taken them as a trainees in 1995, and they are working as a vice president and chairman. That is the satisfaction you will have. So HR is something, a challenging role where you people can prove it, and you will have a very good career in that organization. And one thing I would like to tell you is that please build your career and start in which area you want to build your career. Sit and discuss with others, and please prove it. And as I told you that communication skills are must. And especially English language skills are must. You have to keep in your mind that a person needs 3 skills. One is international skills, the second is the national skill, national language, and the international language is English. What is our national language? Hindi. And the third is our mother tongue. So these 3 are must. So first you have to give a preference for the international language, because most of the companies are multinational companies, and these multinational companies are funded by Americans, Japanese, and US, UK, and all those things. So when they are funding, we need to talk to them. That is the reason why we ask that, okay, international language is must for us. And the national language, why we need, because you are always not to be in Hyderabad, or you're always not going to be in Vizag or some other places. Tomorrow you will be, because most of the company has got branches all over India. You may be going to Delhi, you may be going to Pune, you may be going to Gurgaon, you may be going other than south, then this national language will help you. So to learn the communication skills, I'll tell you only one tip, right? Keep learning every day. And please read English newspaper. Take some English newspaper. You can start reading Deccan Chronicle. It is very easy for us. And write the editorial every day. Read and write. And watch English channels. BBC, okay, CNN. And watch at least English movies, star movies. And I'm telling you, you can learn good English. That is sufficient for you to prove yourself. And we want to see both the skills, writing skills and speaking skills, and improve those skills. I'm telling you, do not get upset that I am poor in communication skills. I will not agree. You can say that I am poor in language skills, but still you please improve your language skills. Within given time, you will certainly improve. So those who are interested, you can just enroll yourself. And just I'll take you 5 minutes of your time, okay? So as I told you in the beginning that smile doesn't cost. Do you agree that? Yes. But I would like to be very open with you all, okay? In my personal life, smile has costed me a lot. Let me be very open. I always say that smile doesn't cost, but in my personal life, smile has costed me a lot. Let me tell my life story. It's a real story. It's not a cooked story. Okay? I completed my post-graduation in 1990. I did my PG from Nagarjuna University. I'm a Hyderabad guy. My father is a retired professor from Osmania University. He is an economist. And he expired just 7 months back. I'm sorry to say you all. And he is the leading professor. And he's very close to Chandrababu Naidu. He's very close to Manmohan Singh. And he is an economist. And I did my PG in 1990, and I got my first job through my father's reference. My father is a role model for me. And I got my first job through my father's reference, and he knows one company MD, and he has given me opportunity to join an executive trainee, management trainee in HR. And I was there in that company for 5 years. The reason is that I need to keep up the reference. The job I got it is through my father. Even though the salary is less, I am with them because I want knowledge. I'll get knowledge only when I work for a minimum period. I worked for 5 years, I gained knowledge, then I shifted to IT company in 1996. In 1990, my stipend salary is just 1,000 rupees. And I was getting 1,000 rupees as a stipend. You know how much I used to spend? I used to spend only 250 rupees. 750 rupees is a saving for me. I'm very proud that I am drawing around 1,000 rupees and 750 is this. And my father was drawing 10,000 rupees that time. Then I am proud to say that, yes, I am drawing 1,000. Now after 1 year, and based on my performance, I became a confirmed employee and my salary has gone up to 2.5. Then I was enjoying my life with my friends because I have 3 sisters. All my 3 sisters got married and they're all well settled. I'm the only son for my parents. Then I'm coming home every day late. The reason is that I'm bachelor and I requested my father and I purchased a bike. I was enjoying by riding bike, Hero Honda those days. And I used to go for movies and I used to go movies to Sangeet. And I used to see horror movies second show. I like to see movies, horror movies, only second show. See the horror movie second show, go back to home. And we used to have dinner in Alpha, Paradise, enjoy that. And I used to go to home every often day around 12:30, 1 o'clock. One day my mother suspected me and she told my father, usually mother pokes father and said, hey, our son is coming every day late. I don't know what is the reason. The reason could be he's a bachelor, he's an earning person, I'm afraid about him. My father is very close to me. He said, hey, come on, you let him enjoy his life because my father is a professor. He knows about the student life and young person's life. He said, let him enjoy. But my mother said, no, he's the only son. I am suspecting wrong signals. So, and they thought, okay, fine, I have some girlfriend. That is the reason I'm moving with them and all those things. Thank God, those days we do not have mobiles. It is very difficult to reach us. Nowadays, every person is a rich person and we can find through mobile itself. Hey, where are you? Earlier, when there is a telephone, hello, how are you? Now, when they have mobiles, where are you? Right? So then one fine evening, my father called me and he said, we need to go for a dinner. Then I said, why me? They said, you have to come. I said, no, I'm not going to come. I have some meeting in my office. He said, no, I'll talk to your MD. You have to come for the dinner. Then he has given phone to my mom. My mom said, you are coming to dinner. Please come to home. You have to change your dress. You have to go. Then I said, why do you need me to change the dress and we have to go for a dinner? She said, no, you have to come. Then I took permission from the office and I had gone. Then I gone to one of my uncle's place for a dinner. We rang the bell. There is one girl who opened the door and she smiled. She smiled, I smiled. Then later on my parents smiled. Then I entered inside. I saw their parents. Both parents are smiling. I said, smiling doesn't cost us. Then I smiled, my parents smiled, everyone smiled. Then there is one girl who is coming from first floor. And she started smile and ever smiling. There is no end for smile. I said, ever smile? Doesn't mind. I also started ever smiling. And fortunately, the girl who started smiling, ever smiling, she became my wife. And she became my wife, okay? When she became my wife, then what I did is that, then after 1 year, she started smiling overly. For every smile she used to ask, I want one bangle. One smile, one bangle purchase. One smile, one gold ring. 2 smiles, one black chain. Like that, 50% of my salary is going to my smiles cost. Then now I'm blessed with a son and daughter. My son is studying +2 and my daughter, she's in 8th class in St. Anne. Now she started smiling. So she is asking 50% of my smile. Again, she's going to my daughter's smile. She said, I want Barbie doll, I want shuttle bat, I want shoes and all those things. So 100% of my salary is going to my daughter's smile and my wife's smile. So I am without money. So then I realized that smile will certainly cost for the people who are married. And certain people, they know what is the cost of this smile. So there are 2 smiles. One is official smile and personal smile. Mine is personal smile. Okay? So keep smiling. It doesn't cost you. So that is what I would like to tell you. I wish you all the best and good luck. And you can note down my mobile number and you can note down my email personal ID and you can start interacting with me. I can give you free career counseling for you and on behalf of Impact. Okay? So free career counseling I'll be giving to you and my email ID you can note down as a VRK and my email ID, first my mobile number is 9494 23 5450. Very good. Okay, that is my mobile number. When you talk to me, please refer that you are student of Impact. Don't tell that, sir, I'm Sailaja speaking. If my wife there, she will bang me. Who is this Sailaja? Okay? When you send message also, because nowadays there is no security. Every person can see the messages. You have to send message, I am student of Impact Sailaja, or put as Impact Sailaja. Then I can tell my wife, oh, she's a student, yeah, she's Impact. Then okay? Nowadays, my wife is not suspecting, my daughter is suspecting too. So I'm more concerned about my daughter because she always takes my mobile, she used to go through my mobile. Right? So my email ID is VRK Ramana. No, please, I'm sorry. VRK3007. VRK3007 @gmail.com. That is my email ID. Right? My daughter used to do fun that what is this bond 7007? Then I say I'm HR bond. Okay? Right. So that is my email ID. You can start interacting through emails and I'll be replying to you. That is where we will build a relationship. I wish you all the best and good luck. I would like to thank the Impact for giving me this opportunity. And keep smiling and convey my regards to your parents. Good luck.
బ్రహ్మాండమైన క్లాస్ విన్నారు కదా, చాలా బాగుంది కదా, విన్నారు కదా. ఎక్కడైనా 5 ఏళ్ళు నిలకడగా ఉంటే ఏదైనా సాధించవచ్చు. అందుకనే పంచవర్ష ప్రణాళికలు పెట్టారు కదా. ఎస్, మన నెక్స్ట్ స్పీకర్ ఎవరంటే విశేష్ గారు. విశేష్ గారు సైకాలజిస్ట్గా చాలామందికి తెలుసు. ఆయన చాలా మంచి ప్రజెంటేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్టికల్స్ ఇస్తూ ఉంటారు. సైకాలజీలో ఇప్పుడు నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు కొంచెం బాగా సీనియర్. ఆయన బాగా సీనియర్ అంటే ఇంకా సీనియర్ ఉన్నాను కాదు, ఒక పర్టిక్యులర్ సైకాలజికల్ టెస్ట్లు మనం ఎలా చేయాలి ఏంటి అన్న దాంట్లో ఆయనకి చాలా పట్టుతూ ఉందన్నమాట. మేము సైకాలజిస్టులమైనా ఆయన ఎక్కువ సైకాలజీకి సంబంధించినటువంటి పిల్లల్ని ఎలా విశ్లేషించాలి అన్న దాని మీద టెస్టులు మాత్రం మీకు సుస్పష్టంగా చెప్తారు. మీరు జీనియస్ అవ్వాలంటే ఎలాగా? తినబోయే ముందు రుచి ఎందుకు? ఆయన పిలుద్దామా? ఇస్ ఇట్ ఓకే? కమ్ ఆన్, వెల్కమ్ హిమ్. సాక్షిలో సబ్ ఎడిటర్, ఒక జర్నలిజంలో ఒక ఐటెం రాయడానికి ఒక చిన్న ఏరియాలో ఒక స్టింగరో లేదా ఒక ఏరియాలో ఒక రిపోర్టరో కాకుండా ఒక డస్క్ అంటే ఒక టోటల్ ఇన్ఛార్జిగా ఉండి ఒక ఐటెంని ఎడిట్ చేసి ప్రజల ముందుకు వెళ్ళే